Cleaning and drying glasswares. Cleaning before reaction. Before starting an experiment, one should inspect the glasswares for scratches, star cracks, holes, or any damages compromising the integrity of the glasswares. If defects are found, discard the glassware. After inspecting for damages, possible residues such as water spots and chemical deposits should also be checked, for there may be traces from past experiments. Most glasswares appears to be clean, however are chemically dirty. For chemical residue removal, use a detergent solution designed for lab glassware. Soak dirty glasswares in a basin of warm lab detergent. Scrub with a good soft brush until residues are removed. Then rinse thoroughly with tap water and then distilled water. The purpose of this is
by inspecting glassware and cleaning independent application for more safer and more confident reaction to GROUP1.
cleaning after reaction. After an experiment, first dispose any byproduct excess with a proper understanding of the acidic and basic neutralization and organic waste disposal SOP. For water-soluble solutions, rinse with tap water and distilled water. For water-insoluble solutions, use chemical cleaning agents such as ethanol and acetone for it to be removed. The use of gloves is a must to avoid skin contact intoxication. Pour a little amount of ethanol on a pad, then wipe the glassware, or it can either be poured inside. Then rinse with distilled water.
The purpose of this is to properly clean the contaminated glassware after the reaction is finished. Proper steps in cleaning the glass in the most effective way can be utilized by cleaning after the reaction is finished because the chemical residues are already known.
Cleaning stubborn chemical residue. Some experiments can also leave stubborn residues, which cannot be completely removed by the use of detergent or other solvents, or even by scrubbing. If a contaminant is a metal-containing compound, an acid bath is used, for it reacts to inorganic compounds and solubilize them into solutions, wherein if contaminant is organic, a base bath is used. In the acid bath, immerse glassware in concentrated hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid till apparent solids has dissolved. Take note, always put acid into water, not the other way around. Next, thoroughly rinse the glasswares with plenty of tap water. Then, use distilled or deionized water for the final rinse. On the other hand, in a base bath, soak glasswares in a saturated solution of sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide in ethanol or isopropanol. Next, rinse thoroughly with plenty of water. Then, for the final rinse, use distilled or deionized water. General precautions. Baths are quite hazardous to unprotected skin and especially eyes, which is why, in handling baths, always use eye protection and thick gloves. Only glasswares which are completely made of glass should go in the baths. Rinse gloves after use to prevent spreading solutions all over your work area. Do not leave the glasswares to be soaked any longer than needed in the base bath to prevent it from damaging the glass. The purpose of this is
To properly clean contaminated glasswares from stubborn chemical films and residues that cleaning before and after reactions are incapable of properly removing.
drying glasswares. After rinsing glasswares, the common drying method is to place the glasswares, such as test tubes, on a drying rack and leave it to dry. Aside from this method, there is also open and flame drying. Glassware that appears dry actually contains a thin film of water condensation on its surface. This water layer needs to be removed. To evaporate the water film, glasswares can be placed in a 110 degrees Celsius oven overnight, or at least for several hours. The setup for the oven and flame drying method includes an oven if there is available, or if manually, it starts with placing the utility clamp on the iron stand, and then placing the glassware, such as a Florence flask, on the clamp, and then followed by placing a Bunsen burner below the flask. This water film can also be manually evaporated using a burner or heat gun, a process called flame drying. Heat the sides of the glassware until the thin film has evaporated. Both methods results in extremely hot glasswares that must be handled carefully with tongs and thick gloves. The purpose of this is